Hello guys, welcome back to Dirt Rally. Let's do some Rallycross with gonna do a final only, let's say 5 laps. IA difficulty normal, full circuits, and we're gonna start with the Rallycross classic car, the Mini. So, hell Norway it's gonna be. I've been fiddling around with a setup for this car. Quickly show you. No, not this one. I have to load it up. Mini Rallycross, that's the one. So I put the brake biases because it's a front wheel car, front wheel drive that is. I had it more to the front side at first, but it's not that good, so I brought it back a bit. A brake strength at 1200 Newton meters. Differential to the loose side because it's front wheel drive. 48 Newton meters for the preload, and I have those two at 13%. Gears are sorta okay. Maybe I can bring the final drive a bit to 3.9 or something. Suspension, I put it on +6 for the ride height. It was on -30, but that's just way too low to the ground, and then it feels really stiff. So I put it a bit up, since we are driving in gravel. I had it at +12 at a certain point, but that's a bit too of a clearance, too much, so +6 it is. And I had it done the same for rear and front, and same for the damping. And that's the same for the other one as well. So, Mini Rallycross. I did a run first where I immediately go for the joker lap because otherwise you crash every time.
The car behind has gone into the joker.
Four of the others also took the joker lap. So we have to try to catch that guy over there. He still has the joker, and he probably will do it in the last lap. Only have an i5 processor, so occasionally this game freezes up on me. I had it in a test run here. I was in the lead, and the last corner kind of froze up on me, making me go straight ahead into the corner. Lost not only the lead, but even the podium. Finished in 5th eventually.
The car ahead hasn't jokered yet. They'll probably take it on the last lap.
win it. A vintage Rallycross car, Mini Cooper. It's not bad. And I'm pretty sure it can be done faster by the pro drivers in this game, which I'm definitely not seeing. I play with a keyboard and with an i5 processor, which occasionally gives me a freeze up. If it's in a long straight, it's not a big issue. If it's in a corner, it might be a big issue. So that was the Mini Classic Rallycross. I'm gonna let the video run and do the same thing. So we're gonna do Rallycross. Let's take Leiden Hill or Liden Hill. We're gonna do a semi-final this time, so no hits. Semi-final 4 laps, final 5 laps, normal IE or AI. Well, we'll take the Clubman circuit. It's sort of the middle circuit. It's not as long as the full circuit, but it's a bit longer than the junior circuit. But this time we switch to the 1600s. So we have an Opel Corsa, also a completely new category with the update. Peugeot 207, let's do the Clio. It's front wheel drive again. It doesn't have any updates yet because I haven't driven this car yet. We're gonna fiddle around with the setup again first. Not too much though. Although, I'm gonna bring that a bit back here. Just like I did with the Mini, that's way more to the loose. 48, well, let's put it a bit longer gears. We'll bring them a bit shorter so that you can use all 6 gears. Front wheel drive, so we go to the soft side with the suspension. Ride height +6, +6 or +12 I do for and this is, I put it at 0, 2 clicks to the left, and in this one 2 clicks to the right, because I have no idea how to set that, so that's how I always do it. So +S, bring that closer, 2 clicks to the left, 2 clicks to the right. And this I just put in a sort of a diagonal way. That's what I always do because I have no clue about all these setups, so, and that seems to work. So what are we driving? The Renault Clio in Rallycross. Just gonna start the race.
Use the Joker lap to your advantage. You only need to take it once. If you miss it, you'll get a time penalty.
Okay, thank you. My crew engineer.
The car behind has gone into the Joker. behind is taking the Joker now. You lost 2 positions while taking the Joker. Both of them have already jokered.
Okay, this Super 1600 Screaming Beast is a bit more work than the Mini Classic, that's for sure. But we managed to make the top 3, so which is good enough to proceed to the final. But we suffered from some understeer, and the first gear is too long. I need to bring that shorter, so that you can start in second gear coming out of the corner, or at least I'm gonna try to set it up. I'm gonna repair the car here by crew recommendations, everything back to 100%. In Rallycross you have 1 hour repair time, so pretty easy to get it at 100% each time, even with no engineers in your garage or crew. The setup, we have to go back to that. I'm gonna put it a bit more to the front, although it might cause more understeer. This front wheel gotta be like that. And the gears, we have to make first gear a bit shorter. And bring everything back as well. Something like that. Let's gamble on it. Overdrives, override and confirm. And start the final and see where we end up.
Have a think about taking the Joker early in this race, as your grid slot should allow you a good run into it.
Yes, thank you very much. Gonna bring that a bit closer as well. I'm going Joker immediately because, well,
Stewards are looking at whether you gained an advantage by cutting the corner. You might be penalised.
Yeah. That was a bit over it, I guess. That was a messy run. Didn't get a penalty because I probably gave up my spots eventually, but otherwise I might have gotten a penalty here. So I was still suffering from understeer, and I also I didn't use a handbrake here in the Joker lap, and for some reason I lost the back of the car, so I need to fiddle a bit more with the setup, that's for sure. But that was just a quick look on the new rally categories, the Mini, Classic, and then this Super 1600 or the S from screaming cars. High revving cars, so they are sort of screaming. Mini, and in this case the Clio or the Peugeot or the Opel, although there is no Opel in the final here. But those are the three cars that come with the Super 1600. Also came with the 1.1 update. Then we have a look around all the new cars. I've done a video with the Alpine and I've done one with the Renault Turbo. And now we have done the Rallycross section that brings you back up to date with the rally content at this moment. What is needed is a bit more rallies, I guess. We're still stuck with 6 rallies, and I see on the channel of this game, or on the site of this game, they're already speaking about DLC packs, so most likely they will bring other rallies into DLC packs or something, and maybe also some cars. That was it for this video, and I will see you guys in the next one, and bye for now.